So the teaching here has just blessed our lives so much. Pastor, I love the way he's always telling us, not just what to do, but how to do it. And especially since I became medical director of the medical clinics, his teachings on leadership just took on a whole new meaning, because all of a sudden I knew he's giving me answers and solutions for how to do what seemed to me to be such an enormous task. So my family and I have been attending Joy Church since 2006. And obviously we've been blessed by the teachings. And I've loved specifically when pastors taught on leadership. And the thing about Joy Church, the leadership style has been so transparent. Pastor, the whole leadership team, they're not just telling you how to do it, they're leading by example. I love the way he teaches by repetition. It tends to stick. I know so much of what I've done and so much of things that I feel like have brought me success, in my family, in my job, has simply been either, when I'm with patients regurgitating the things I hear all the time, things that pastor teaches by repetition, which I love, because it becomes a part of you. And so there's so many times when I'm sitting in front of patients and I'm able to give them the wisdom of God. And again, these are things that we learn over and over again. Different practices that I've executed in my practice, they weren't necessarily original ideas, but these are things that I've seen have worked at Joy Church that have brought success, whether it's writing encouraging notes to patients, letting them know that they matter, putting into practice different practices, in our front office and our back office, things that bring for a more cohesive office, making sure the communication is intact, things, again, that pastor is constantly training us to do. So a lot of these things I've observed. I didn't have to reinvent the wheel. And I think pastor and the entire team do a very good job of deliberately teaching us how not just to be leaders, but how to be godly leaders, and most importantly, how to be integrity-driven leaders. And so in April, I was completely floored when I received the Frist Humanitarian Award. This is an award that's given annually to one physician who embodies the traits of the founder of HCA, Thomas Frist, which is volunteerism, community service, compassion. And so I was nominated by a physician board. And so I was completely surprised, tremendously blessed by this. When I'm receiving this award, I know the source of where I'm learning these things. We're planted in such a good place. We're planted into such a mission-driven church, community-minded church that has the desire to reach the community in such a large measure. And so I'm so thankful to Joy Church, because it's broadened my life's purpose. I feel like I'm not just a physician, but I feel like with the things that the Lord's done in my life and with this wonderful church body that we're a part of, I'm able to take just something natural and allow the Lord to step on it and bless the people within my sphere of influence.